What is up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike conduct, Gab, Bree. We're back. We left you for a week.
We
Had some
did.
things to do. Bree needed a moment,
I did.
and I went to watch one of the worst but best baseball games I've ever seen. So that was something.
So that's how we spent our week off. And I promise I wasn't dodging this because we're going to talk about it anyway.
We just needed a little mental health vacation.
Yeah.
That's all we needed.
You know, it's every now and then it's good to take a little break, especially after you get embarrassed in a game 7 of a conference finals. So yeah, and then for it to happen, you know, twice in the matter of a month, that's even cooler. So we're gonna talk about it, but not yet. There's other things going on. I'm not gonna take away from the NBA finals right now. That should be the forefront of our conversation. So
well, I mean, your feelings are also valid, you know, because you had to watch that all season long, and this is where they left you with. Like,
yeah, it's really annoying.
Rude, in my opinion. And we're gonna keep the coach. And we're gonna keep the coach.
We're talking about it.
We're going in.
We're talking about it. Here we go. All right. Boston Celtics blew it in game 7 after doing almost the impossible and coming back from being down 3-0 in a series. I mean, Jayson Tatum getting hurt on the literal first possession of the game
just showed you what was going to happen.
Told you everything you needed to know about how that night was going to go. Mm-hmm. Everything you needed to know. Sucks. And I'm like, you can't really blame the loss on that alone because there are many factors as to why they lost that game. Jaylen Brown literally just decided that he didn't know how to play basketball. Not just that game, but a decent amount of the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him.
Just forgot. And it's a real bad time to do that when you have like a Supermax coming up. So that's that. What else? Robert Williams had a stomach bug and was like puking his brains out the entire game. And that's why he only played 14 minutes. And when he did play, even though he was sick, he was pretty dominant, like shut down Jimmy Butler for a solid 4-minute stretch. And it was the most impressive defensive performance I've seen out of him probably in his entire professional career. So, and yeah, Joe Mazzulla is staying, which I think is the right call.
Yeah, we fired too many coaches this offseason.
Too many.
What are you going to do instead? Like, what's your alternative?
Exactly.
How is that going to change anything?
On top of that, what is that going to do? But then and we talked about it a couple weeks ago when everybody was saying that Mazzulla should be fired at the beginning of the Miami series, even in the middle of the Philly series. If they did fire him, that would open the door for the 4th head coach in 4 years. That is not something you want as an organization who is supposed to be in their prime years of title contention. So I understand maybe Mazzulla was in over his head this year. There's a lot of factors that played into that too. Already have talked about it. Don't need to beat a dead horse. But firing him was never going to be the answer to the problem. It may be like the quick fix just to shut everybody up, but in the grand scheme of things, in the long run, it's probably not going to go the way you think it's going to go, bringing in somebody new. So what are they doing? They made a splash assistant coach signing with Sam Cassell, who was on that 2008 championship team. He knows Celtics culture. He's been the assistant head coach in Philly with Doc. Like, he knows what he's doing. Perfect person, I think, to add to the bench to help out Joe. Not the only one that they need to go out and get, though. So it's a good start. Long off season. I don't think that they're done. And then, like, I don't know.
We shouldn't revisit my trade idea.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think we should.
Because Donovan Mitchell, have you seen what's been going on with him?
No, what's happening?
Well, I mean, he probably shouldn't say the things that he says, but he did grow up in New York, so that's something. But people are not happy with how he's talking about the Knicks and how he's spending his offseason. But, I mean, again, the man is from there. He's grown up there. His dad has been in the Mets organization forever, but maybe just don't go out of your way to say the things he's doing. He was talking about, he was on a podcast, a live stream on YouTube actually, during one of the finals games, and he was saying how the atmosphere in the Garden was like something he's never seen. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We could have kept that one to ourselves.
Yeah, you didn't need to say that one out loud. You could think it totally fine. You don't need to say that one out loud. Because...
And then my next thing is, he is a Mets fan. Yes, his dad works for the team. You're allowed to be a Mets fan. But if you're a Mets fan, don't like specifically seek out the game that you're playing against Cleveland to like hype it up. You know, that's probably gonna piss people off too.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's having a rough offseason, and people are really not happy with him.
I feel like that's interesting because that was like he was the big thing, and off-season number one, and it's already
getting a little feisty out here,
a little tumultuous.
I mean, he has big shoes. He has big shoes to fill. You know, LeBron James. How are you ever going to step up to that? No one is.
Right. It's like
but
the
you give us like
Mac Jones, Tom Brady conversation.
Right. Like you give us a glimpse of something and we want more and we didn't get that.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? I don't think he'll last more than this next season here. I really don't.
Interesting.
I really do not, because regardless, I think he's going to be gone. I don't think he would ever sign an extension to stay here.
I mean, I feel like at that point too, the Knicks are going to come in.
Right. And I don't think he's ever going to win a ring. So that's messed up to say.
I
don't know that. I don't know that. But like, you see how the NBA is, and you like know who's good, and you know who's going to win. And besides the Heat right now, usually every year you know who's going to be there, and you know who's. I get what you're saying though. Like you look at, there are players that you look at, and like all the talent in the world, very good.
Yeah.
Not championship caliber though. Damian Lillard, perfect example.
Like, he's great.
Also,
not going to get a ring.
Speaking of, we need to stop. I said it a couple weeks ago. I'm saying it again just for
no Dame to Boston
reinforcement. We need to stop with the Damian Lillard trade talks to the Boston Celtics.
No Dame to Boston. Okay.
We need to stop. It needs to end. Whoever made the graphic for FanDuel yesterday, the Who Says No.
You say no.
I say no, because it was the Celtics got. I don't even remember what the
was
hell
it like my
were.
trade? Oh,
it was
picks.
Well, no. It was pretty similar to yours actually. Picks were involved though. It was Dame and a pick. Let me pull it up because I don't want to say that it's insanely bad without being correct in what I'm saying. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Celtics received Damian Lillard and a 2025 second-round pick via Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Trailblazers receive Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, 2024 second-round pick, 2025 first-round pick.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got the idea.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we're not doing that one.
Not doing that one. I'm out on that one.
Should we have I don't want to say this in like a mean way because I do like Jason Tatum a lot. Like, what's up? What's up with them?
There needs to be a conversation. I agree.
Because I hyped him up. I went out of my way to make sure that I said that he's underrated, but now he's kind of making me look like a dummy.
There needs to be a conversation, and it doesn't need to be rip him a new one conversation, but there needs to be a conversation. I don't think so either.
I just don't think he's what everyone thinks he is. Like, you're not going to put him above Giannis. We're not going to do that anymore.
I'm
like, we're not going to put him above any of these top stars.
I think he still has the potential to do that.
I
agree. I just think for whatever reason, he ebbs and flows in the way of he can be this great player, this dominant player, and then at other times he's just soft.
But they like put him in these crazy combos, like this Kobe stuff. I'm like, we got to stop with that.
Yeah, we got to stop with that.
We got to stop with that.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. No more of that. Let's just work on winning first. Great combo second.
It's frustrating. It really is, because I am firmly in the camp of he's a top 5 player in the league right now. Totally. I don't think that's crazy to say. I'm not going to put him
either.
I'm not going to put him top 3, but top 5 I'm comfortable with. But it just needs the consistency thing again.
Yeah.
Like the 51 points in game 7 against Philly. It doesn't even need to be 51 points, but the same intensity that he had in that game, the same like ball hawk intensity where
he wanted the ball in his hands on offense. He went and got the ball on defense. That's what I think I speak comfortably for all Celtics fans when I say this. That's what we expect from him. And we don't get it as often as we should for the types of conversations we have about him, about how great he is at 25 years old and how great he could be. But then again, he's also
crack up laughing every time.
He's also 25.
I know, it just kills me every single time though. Oh man.
It is crazy.
He's been through it.
I saw one of like the little meme accounts say like Jason Tatum has lost more conference finals than anybody and he's only 25. Like, poor guy. I feel for him. I really do. And just shit luck, man. First possession of the game, you roll your ankle and you're off for the rest of the game. Just absolute horseshit luck. Sucks. But what are you going to do? Season's over. Moved on.
Season's over. We got Nuggets. We got the Heat. About to beat Miami.
I gotta walk back my take big time from the Western Conference Finals when I said I would be a little bit more afraid to play the Lakers if either of them made it to the finals.
I mean, the Nuggets are good. The Nuggets are really good.
The Nuggets are good. And I feel like this is like my perfect example of like the Shaq meme with like that, oh, my bad, dude, I didn't know your game. Like that's Jamal Murray. Like,
I mean, he's going off.
Maybe I just haven't watched enough Nuggets games in my lifetime with him on the team. But I do feel like this is a little over.
See, I really haven't watched that many Nuggets games either. I've watched when they play the Cavs. Those are usually
like I'll watch,
but like we somehow win. And then I watched when he shoved whatever Morris it was in the back. So those are like that's what I got.
Yeah, I watched the Celtics game this year, and then just because those like the West Coast games are on normal prime time for us here, if they're on, we'll watch them, especially if it's the Lakers. But like I can't say I've ever gone out of my way to watch a Nuggets game. So I guess, like I wasn't familiar with, obviously I know Jokic, duh. But everybody else proving me wrong. And I have no shame in saying that I was wrong because they're good. But Game 2 Miami showed why they are where they are right now. Maybe not the entire game, but that fourth quarter, that's the Miami that played in the Boston series. So glad everybody got to see that.
Kevin Love out there doing the bare minimum, but he was doing it.
Hey, you know what? That's it. You don't have to do a lot to get a ring sometimes. And also, is that stat true? Every time he's been in the playoffs, he's made the finals?
I'm pretty sure. Well, with the Cavs, he went to the finals.
That's crazy.
Every time in the playoffs. Playoffs now, finals. Yeah, Shane Bieber, you are so shitty at baseball. Sorry, just wanted to throw that one out there.
What happened?
He just sucks.
I can't put the game on because if I put it on, one of the devices will spaz out because the Wi-Fi is just so fucking bad.
Guys, we have the Cleveland Guardians playing the Boston Red Sox. We'll talk about that a little more in a little bit, but just that's there.
That's happening.
Don't like what I have to see from that guy. Had to see it last week.
Yeah. How'd that go? You want to chat about that one?
Okay, so I went to Baltimore for the Guardians-Orioles series. I love going there. That's my favorite ballpark to go to. The food's great. The vibes are good. The drinks are good. I have no complaints about the ballpark itself.
Mm-hmm.
The game being played there both days, very chaotic for both. And you would think like the Orioles would be a little better because they have like the third best record in baseball. Well, they did.
They're still the Orioles, though.
Bad news bears both sides of the ball. It was bad. I went to a baseball game. I was betting for Dinger Tuesday for someone to hit a home run. I picked Jose Ramirez, and 13 runs were scored. None were scored via home run.
That's insane.
I watched 7 runs given up in the first 2 innings, so that was not fun.
I think I had somebody in my Dinger Tuesday for that week, too, in that game.
And then the next day, there were 4 home runs in the game.
Get out.
So, yeah. 2 back-to-back. Yeah.
That's annoying.
7 runs, miserable. That was awful. But the next day was pretty good. Shane Bieber did pitch, though. He gave up 8 runs, but we won.
Good sign. Good sign for how things are going to go tonight for the Red Sox, I guess.
Well, he's not very good. Shane Bieber's not very good at baseball, guys. He is going to be traded. I feel like someone's going to overpay for him.
Yeah, well, that kind of leads me into this next point. I've seen a lot of Red Sox Twitter people say
they want Shane Bieber.
That they want Shane Bieber.
I don't know if you want Shane Bieber, guys.
I don't.
Okay,
think
now this is here. Let me set the scene for you guys. Okay, Red Sox fans, you should take him, and you should give us someone good. Give us an outfielder that can hit. We'll take that. Jaylen Brown for Bieber. Yes. Yes, we will do that one. But Red Sox fans, if you're a Red Sox fan, please listen, but don't let your front office listen. Shane Bieber is washed. He will give you a good start like once every 3, and he's not the same guy he was. He's not going to be a number 1. He's not bad by any means. He's not throwing a fastball above like 92 right now.
Well, you're also talking about the team that went out and signed Corey Kluber.
I was gonna get to that point. I was gonna get to that one. So if you want a former Cleveland Cy Young winner, look to that. Look what happened. When we traded Corey Kluber, what happened to him? He barely even made it. He went on to his next team. Is he still with you guys? Is he still pitching?
He's in the bullpen now, but like it's bad. He came in. I want to say he came in like the 6th inning the other day, and it was I don't know, maybe a 1-1 game, a 2-1 game. It was like 4-1 right away. Like, it's just.
I mean, Shane Bieber is a fine rotation piece, but he's not a number 1 guy anymore. He's not going to be your number 1. He doesn't get strikeouts. He's a ground out guy. He'll probably get 3 or 4 a game when he used to get 10.
Now that Chris Sale's on the IL too, like.
I mean, you could, but
I just have a feeling it's going to happen. I do.
I think a lot of people will go out of their way to seek out Shane Bieber because a lot of people need pitchers. He's serviceable.
Yeah, I mean, like he's not horrible.
We don't need starting pitchers. That's like the least of our concerns.
Yeah.
We have a guy in AAA. He's probably going to be our number 1 by the end of the season if they call him up, Gavin Williams. We're good. We're good with the starting pitchers. We could do an outfielder. We could do someone that hits home runs. Those are things that we don't do.
Yeah, you need that. You know who, speaking of starting pitching and the Boston Red Sox, Nathan Eovaldi in Texas just like lights out. That would have been cool, you know? I know like they let him go and test the market and stuff, and then it took too long, supposedly, and they ended up signing Yoshida and somebody else with that money that they were going to allocate for Eovaldi, and then that's basically how that ended. But like, Yoshida's cool. He's good. Like him, you know, cool guy, great smile, all that stuff. Hits the ball, decent. Feel like Nathan Eovaldi still should be on this baseball team though. But you know, I mean, I'm not an expert. Yeah,
I'm not making the trades. I'm not making the calls.
I'm not sitting in the front office.
I'm just complaining on the internet.
Yeah, that's it. And I can do that well. I know my role. I am not the GM.
That for free.
I am the girl that complains. So.
But if you want Shane Bieber, you can take it.
Well, I mean, whatever, man. I genuinely feel like it's going to happen. So we can look back on this in however many weeks.
Red Sox, Mets, maybe let's look at Texas right now.
Yeah, man.
Orioles.
Brutal.
And maybe the Cardinals. Those are all people that I could see.
So given the news today, and if you haven't seen this yet, welcome. We are breaking news for you. Jacob DeGrom getting Tommy John surgery. Awful. Is he done? Like, is he done for real?
He has to be. He has to be.
It's just a never-ending cycle of injury for this guy, and now this feels like the nail in the coffin, and it sucks because one of the best pitchers,
not good,
of our generation, at least, if not, well, I'm not going to say all time, but whatever, you know what I mean,
right?
Like this feels not great. And I mean, for a Texas team that their starting pitching was supposed to be like their calling card this year. And thank God that Nathan Eovaldi's having the season that he's having to make up for this. But like, shit.
I feel like every pitcher that goes there, something bad happens. Corey Kluber.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't even think he made it past the first day there. I'm like so serious. Can someone please recall the memories? But I think his first start there, he didn't even make it out of the game.
Good.
And they gave us Emmanuel Clase, who was on some steroids. Probably should go back on those so he can throw the ball a little harder. Who's to say? But I mean, I think we won the trade. He's about to be our franchise leader in saves all time.
And I'm Corey Kluber's
wandering around,
hanging out in the bullpen, just chilling.
Oh, man, that poor guy.
It's just so strange. Such a strange season. Like the other day, man, if this isn't a culmination of like my feelings as a Red Sox fan right now, when they in that game against Tampa the other day were just throwing the ball around the infield like a little league team and let up a little league home run. Like
oh my gosh.
I knew that this season wasn't going to be very good. And I didn't think it was going to be bad. And it's still not bad. I mean, they're sitting at 500, I believe, right now. But, like, when I saw that, I was like, all right, you know what?
Looked like that's the Pirates from 2 years ago.
That's enough baseball for today, for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes later in the week. But, like, if you could have heard me cackle when that happened, it wasn't even like oh, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like an angry thing. It was just like,
oh, of course. Corey Kluber faced 3 batters, by the way.
Nice.
That was his time there.
That's good. That's good. Would have preferred more than that, I think. But
like if we let's just add 2 more to the list.
Sure, let's do it.
Of former Guardians players that are off and away. Mike Clevenger. Look at him. Bum. Traded him for a million different things, and look where he is with the White Sox sucking it up.
Bum.
Trevor Bauer. Bum.
The king of all bums.
Bum. He's not even making it in Japan. Bum.
Trevor Bauer. It cracks me up. The whole thing cracks me up every time because he just
unbelievable man.
Has fallen on his face due to no fault of anybody else but himself.
Oh my God. It's just so funny. It's just so comical because that's when people start like talking shit about the Shane Bieber trade. I'm like, when has it gone wrong? Name one time. I can't recall any. I think it's only been positives.
Oh, Max Muncy doubled. I needed a home run here.
Yeah, I saw the score go 3-0. I'm like, well, that's got to be 2 home runs, I think, right there. You got nothing from that.
Certainly did not.
Nope. I'm probably not going to see a home run in this game.
I'm like, remember when we went to the Pats-Browns game last fall and we said that it was like mid-city, just watching these two teams? It was
really
like,
awful. Yeah.
That's what this is. That's what this
I
is.
agree.
So, but we're trying to make it fun for all involved. So we are going to have a free DFS contest going on tomorrow for the Sox Guards game. Build your lineups with players from both sides and play against us.
On free. Yeah.
That's free. I mean, costs nothing to enter and maybe you could win some dollars. I think first place is like $3 or something like that, but still.
But I know, I think first place is like 15 or something.
Is it? I really don't remember how
I think this works. I think it is because I won $10 once and I was in second. But that was for NFL.
Yeah. We haven't done a baseball one in a hot minute. I don't really remember.
Probably around the same, I would say.
We will post all of that stuff tomorrow when it's ready to go on the show page, on our pages. It'll be everywhere. And we hope you play along because like we said, 2 kind of mid baseball teams right now. We need to make this a little interesting.
Yeah, we need to make it because I don't get excitement from this team. I really don't.
I don't either.
The funniest thing that's happened with this baseball team. Okay, let me tell you guys a story because you guys might laugh at it. I don't know. So after the game, the Orioles game, I went to the bar at my hotel.
Mm-hmm.
They're staying at the same one. So there's a few of the guys at the bar, and I was trying to tell a story, and I tried to say him and his brother, but I kept saying him and his brother, and they kept saying, we have a guy on the team named Jimenez. And they're like, Jimenez's brother. Like, how do you know him? Like, no, him and his brother. And they're like, Jimenez's brother. I'm like, no, him and his brother. Damn it! And they couldn't get it. I had to like explain it like 30 times. It's wonderful.
Oh my God. What the hell just happened? I have like the box score.
Okay, well, you had back-to-back Josh bombs, not home runs, but like off the wall in right field.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he has dad strength though, because Josh Bell just gave birth a few days ago. Has the dad strength. He's back and he's ready.
I'm a firm believer in dad strength in sports.
100%. His wife did, yes. Well, I mean, like, he's a part of the process. He's a part of the process. He had a child.
But that's obviously what you meant.
Right. His wife. He acquired dad strength in the process, and he just, there goes a ball. Dad strength's so true.
Totally. I mean, Derek White last year in the playoffs, dad strength. Mm-hmm. Who else? There was.
Think about all the dads. Look at Jason Kelce. He's a dad. Strength. Yep. Pretty strong.
There's been like some.
Best player in the NBA? Dad. Some
solid like performances though in recent Boston history that I vaguely like. I have so many. It's like an encyclopedia in my brain of this goddamn city and their sports, and I can't pull it. I can't pull anything. But dad strength is for sure a thing. Like they have the kid or their wife, significant other, whatever, has the kid. Boom. It's like
home runs next day.
Crazy. I don't know. It's going to come to me at the most random time, and it's going to piss me off because we're definitely not going to be streaming. But whatever, it's fine. What else? What else is? I mean, what else is going on in the world of sports?
We can go back to NBA.
Sure.
Because there was a statement released today by Ja Morant. Did you see it?
I didn't see his. I saw Silver's the other day.
Oh, you didn't see his. Okay, so let me read yours. I want a live reaction to this because this is like I just don't understand why they would say this.
Okay.
Ja Morant's camp claims the gun in the recent IG Live was a toy. Adam Silver is still going to go through with the suspension, looking like it should be 30 games, even though the NBA knows it was a toy gun. Why does it matter if it was a toy gun? 1, why lie? 2, why have a toy gun in a car? 3, why?
Okay. I have some thoughts. First of all, you're going to get a toy gun. Why are you going to get it to look like an exact replica of a real gun? Like that's just asking for problems because, and this is just goes for anybody. If you get a fake gun, like a BB gun or something, and it looks like a legitimate one, God forbid somebody thinks it is a real one. And then
I've seen this story happen before. So it's like, it's not. So,
okay. So that's point 1. Point 2 is I don't think that there's a conspiracy theory out there or like a plan in the NBA to specifically go after Ja Morant and punish him for things that supposedly aren't true. I feel like Adam Silver is smarter than that and runs things better than that.
Yeah, he is a little more serious than some.
And also, I feel like if you're going to go on these Instagram lives like Ja does with a fake gun, you're just asking to get clowned. That's so goofy. The whole thing is goofy, but like you're going out there with a fake gun trying to be like this like big bad guy, whatever, street cred if that's what you even want to call it, but like,
I guess if that's what you want
with a toy gun, are you serious?
Like, what's that gonna do when you need a real one in the situations that you're in?
Imagine if it's like a water gun.
God. Flexing a toy gun might be even more dumb. Well, no,
1,000%. It is.
Yeah, I really think it is.
It doesn't make you look like tough. Like now that I know, well, no, I truly don't think it was a fake gun. But if it was, like,
regardless of why do you
makes
have
the
it? Why do you have
situation-
it?
Makes the situation so
video.
much funnier because he already got in trouble once for gun-related things. Why are we going to do it again, whether it's real or not? Why are you going to get a fake one? Like, that's going to make anything any better. I don't know. Whatever. I am excited to, well, not excited, but I am interested in what Adam Silver has to say because he said that there's more information that they've, under whatever. And like, it's, we talked about this, but it's going to be at least half a season, I think. 30 games feels a little light.
I don't think it'll be a full season.
No.
If it is, I will be surprised.
Yes.
But 30, sure. I don't know. I don't really know. But what is that going to do, though? I don't think it's going to change anything that's happening.
Also, I feel like it's a little annoying that Adam Silver did his like state of the league thing before the finals started and like dropped all of that vague information and said, "Oh, but we're not going to talk about this now because I don't want to take away."
Maybe he was just trying to boost the ratings.
I guess. I don't know. We'll see though. It's hopefully he learns from whatever the punishment is. But.
If you want to talk about guns, did you see what happened in Cleveland,
Oh
Ohio?
my god, I did.
Okay.
What the hell?
I have a lot of thoughts. I won't say all of them. I will not. I'll keep some to myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
But over the weekend, Demetric Felton, we know Demetric.
Yep, friend of the show. Wide
receiver for the Browns, former running back. He got his car stolen. His car was stolen out of his parking garage.
I think I saw Greg's Instagram story.
Yes, because he drove home, parked in his garage, and then within like an hour, his car was gone.
That's crazy.
So someone came in, stole it, and just made off with the car. And there's some other stuff that's happening with it, but it was from his parking garage in his apartment
complex. Yeah.
So someone definitely followed him, definitely was like going out of their way to find out where he is and got his car. So then just literally 2 days ago, Greg Newsome and Perrion Winfrey, who Perrion is Perrion shouldn't be playing football. I'm not kidding. He gets in a lot of trouble. He was just in trouble for a domestic dispute.
Oh God.
Right. So I don't know how he's still playing, but he was with Greg. They were leaving a club and they were parked in a parking lot, like way behind it. Like they were, which I don't know why they were parked there, but that's not an excuse. Not an excuse. Not an excuse for things that happen. But I don't know why they were parked there when they have like valet and VIP parking and you can park up front where like the security is, but they were like parked away in the back of the parking lot. Like 6 guys come out, masks, guns, rob them of everything they have, took the keys, took his truck, left.
Holy shit.
So I feel like those were both like very targeted. Like people were following them. People know where they're going to be. And that's like, you just got to move a little different, you know?
And I don't really think it's a coincidence either. That
not at all.
That Greg and Demetric are friends and
good friends, go everywhere together, do everything together. And it was very targeted. They knew where Demetric lived. They knew where they were going.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. People were a little too close to them.
Yeah,
seems like
it seems a little.
But nonetheless, very scary, and I'm glad they're all okay.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah, I don't know what you do from there, but
shit like that. You could replace a phone and a wallet and stuff, but like, they're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Hi.
Looks like we got a clown show game going on in Cincinnati, by the way, guys. Dodgers and the Reds.
What the hell?
It's looking like a clown show. This is how the Reds have scored. Hit by a pitch. Then the bases were walked. And then someone had a single.
Cool. So, that's good.
Clown show.
Nice. Oh, man. I just like, I feel I'm in a weird situation, a weird spot with baseball right now. Like,
You hate it, but you still want to watch?
It's more so like I still want to watch. Like I spend every day like looking at the MLB app and be like, oh, okay, so the Sox first pitch is at this time, so I can get this done, this done, this done, and then watch the game. But then like an inning or two into the game, I'm like, fuck, man, like I'm not enjoying this. Like I don't want to watch this.
Can't say the same.
I don't know if it's like because of how they're performing or if I've had such a weird relationship with sports lately that this
I've been there.
I feel like I've said the same thing over and over and over, but like I don't know. I feel like my relationship with my teams is changing and I'm growing up and I'm not as psycho absolute crazy person as maybe I once was. Still pretty close, but I don't know. It's weird. I feel weird.
I don't have expectations. I'm just watching to watch.
Yeah.
I will complain, but it's not going to like ruin my day.
That's okay. So that's where I'm at right now is like.
But I've been conditioned to feel like this. I've been conditioned to feel like this, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Bojo's
Again, this is
here.
all new territory for me. But like before I'd watch a Red Sox game in the middle of spring, and if they lost by 6, it'd piss me off for the rest of the day. It'd ruin my day until the next game. But now I'm just kind of like,
see, sometimes I get mad, but it's not like not that mad. It's more of like just annoyed.
Yeah, it's weird.
Football game's never going to ruin my day. Another team will ruin my day if I wanted them to win.
Man, can't relate. I wish I fucking could. Football team will absolutely ruin my day.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Absolutely.
See, I agree with this. Watching for the parlay. That's what I tend to do now.
Listen, California, man, let's go. Let's get it going because going to Arizona is far. It's a 4-hour drive to the Arizona border.
Random Monday night,
just to
random
go make
NBA game, $5 parlay. Who knows what's going to happen? One time I won $2,000 on accident. So that's crazy. Just depends on the day.
That's crazy, man. I'm going to be home in August after our big Europe trip. I'm going to be spending some time home. So I'm going to that's when I'm going to do all my future NFL bets and shit like that. But like still, California, man, let's go. You can do everything else in California. I can walk up the street screaming like a banshee and nobody will do anything about it. But I can't place a bet on a baseball team. Give me a break. But I don't know.
Baseball betting is hard though.
It is hard.
I feel like NBA is easier than baseball.
Yeah.
Because baseball is just so unpredictable. And sometimes guys decide they want to suck a little extra this day. In NBA, it's not really like that. They're usually pretty consistent. Like, you know what you're going to get. But MLB, man, like, you don't know.
Hockey scares me, too. I hate betting on hockey.
The Athletics could score, like, 10 one night, and you'd be like, what the fuck?
The Athletics.
They could.
They probably could. I don't know. They're interesting. I saw a post on, I don't know why, maybe it's just because of like the content I consume on all my social media pages, but there was a promoted meme on Facebook. And it was from a Twitter account. The screenshot got pulled and it got put on Facebook, and it was saying how the A's are the worst team in baseball and they still are cheating, so they don't want to hear anything about the Yankees because they looked over for like a sign or something. Like, shut up. Give me a break.
Give it a break. Give it a break for once.
First of all, nobody was cheating to begin with. But if there is a team I'm going to give a pass to for it, it's going to be the A's because they're very, very bad.
I think the A's should be allowed to cheat, and I think the A's should be allowed to use steroids.
Juice
and then
them
maybe
up.
people want to go to the games and watch. Maybe
Juice
that would have changed things.
Maybe they wouldn't be leaving Oakland then. That's it. It's instead of like the relegation system that European soccer has and stuff like that, baseball should implement this. One team per season is allowed to cheat because they suck so bad.
Yep.
They're allowed to use Apple Watches for sign stealing, and they're allowed to juice and stuff like that.
Anything they want, actually. They can fight one pitcher A series if they
hand-to-hand combat. Bring it in because it will make it so much more
Something.
exciting. Bring the trash cans to Oakland. Exactly. Do something for these guys, please, for the love of God. It could be worse, I guess. I just had my whole spiel about how sports are so weird for me right now. It could be worse. I could be an A's fan.
I would refuse.
I mean, how do you even would you even be excited about the move to Vegas? Like
No,
I feel like I would
upset.
just completely just cut ties. Just cut myself off.
Really not happy. See, speaking of like moves and stuff like that, when I was in Baltimore, like doing fan content, did some Raven stuff. And then I was asking them, how does it feel to be the Browns? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you were literally the Cleveland Browns. They're like, no, we weren't. I'm like, well, you were.
At one point, yes.
You were the Browns. I don't know what else to tell you.
Sorry.
You were the Browns.
Speaking of, maybe this is just me because, again, California can't do sports betting, so maybe people aren't as like subjective to or willing to do content. But have people been like wicked mean to you lately?
People are always mean.
Oh my God, some guy at the Angels Red Sox game literally made me cry.
Right,
I asked if he wanted to do content. And I was like, oh, like I work for FanDuel, like I'm doing some fan content. Like, would you want to be in the video for social media? Blah, 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 like asking permission and stuff. He was like, well, what do I get out of it? I was like,
yeah, that happened to me recently.
I was like, you get to be on our social media and you get the satisfaction of helping me do my job. And he was like, no, if I can't bet, I'm not doing it. I was like, okay, you don't need to be mean.
Have a good day. See ya.
No.
I'm kind of mean back though, which I'm just not nice to begin with. Because like if someone tells me no, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just be like, okay, it's fine. And I walk away and they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, you don't want to do it. I'm not standing here by you anymore. I'm done talking to you. Like,
I'm not gonna beg.
Combo over. I'm out. That did happen to me though, but I told you at a charity flag football event.
Yeah.
A charity flag football event. A football player made me cry.
Yeah.
Because he said, I will only do it if you pay me. And I said, I'll Venmo you $5. And he went off. I said, okay, never mind.
Which is a shame too, because like fan favorite of this show.
I said, I'm really sorry, man. Like my bad. I didn't mean to upset you today.
And like
I
don't go into all of that with the expectation of like, oh, everybody's gonna do it and it's gonna be great. Like I know people are going to say no. Just be nice.
Right. Like you don't have to yell at me in front of everybody.
I may come off like I have this tough exterior. I am fragile. I need you to speak ever so nicely to me or else I will cry. I will. I am known to be a crier. Any minor inconvenience, tears. So just say no thanks. Sorry.
Just be a little more nice, man. Come on.
That's all I need. That's all I need in the world. There's enough shit going on as it is with meanies. Yeah, that's just my complaint of the day. Because that was 2-ish weeks ago now. Maybe a little bit more. Still bothering me. I'm still very upset about it.
I'm just not. When people are mean to me, I'm just go, okay, I'm just being mean back. They don't like it, but I don't know what to tell them.
Whatever. Also, his answers probably weren't even going to be good anyway.
Right. Half the time. I'm funny.
Jerk. What else?
Yeah.
Should we talk about the National Football League and some news / lack thereof on one DeAndre Hopkins?
Mm-hmm. DeAndre Hopkins is a free agent for the first time in his career, so he's probably taking his time, you know? And he has an agent now. That's something new for him.
Good call.
Also something new. So maybe he's just weighing the options.
He's also he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
By postponing, well, not even postponing, but like stretching out this decision because
he's in it for the money. I would be too.
For sure. And I don't blame him.
I would be too.
I don't blame him at all. If I had to spend the years of my career so far in Houston with all of that shit that went on and then shipped off to Arizona where it was very, very anticlimactic, not what you expected it to be whatsoever, plus a suspension, then a release. Like,
not going to be fun. Not going to be happy.
I'd be taking my damn time too to make sure that I get the right situation plus the right money. So I don't blame him. With that being said, gonna need the New England Patriots to kind of get in there. Speed this process along. Push his hand. Because Bill O'Brien, I mean, I said I don't know if Hopkins would be willing to do it, but Billy O was asked, and he said that he's all in. He's all for working with DeAndre Hopkins again. So maybe that was the extension of the olive branch. Maybe that's what he needed to happen for there to be a conversation. You think that's going to happen? I don't think I truly don't think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to be Kansas City. But
I'm going to go with the Chiefs as well. There's just too much smoke around the whole Deshaun Watson, Hopkins. I don't think that's going to happen. Where are they going to, where's the money coming from? When are you going to pay him?
Also, respectfully, would not, after Houston and Arizona, would not want to go to Cleveland.
Yeah, but they're like buddies.
Yeah.
Right.
But like the opportunity to play with Patrick Mahomes.
I'd pick that any day. Like that's the number one choice, obviously.
Green Bay. Okay. Yeah.
He's not going there.
Green Bay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. If Aaron Rodgers was still there, sure. We could add that to the list of possibilities. Jordan Love is not going to cut it for DeAndre Hopkins to make the first decision of where he wants to play in his career. It's not it. And Mac Jones probably isn't it too. And I know that full well. But let's be a little serious. I just hope it's not Buffalo. I don't give a shit where it is. I don't think he's going to go to Buffalo. I wouldn't be happy if it's Kansas City, but I would be more okay than if it was Buffalo. But they want to figure.
You want to talk about Buffalo for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about Buffalo.
So, Josh Allen is being a absolute street demon right now. Josh Allen is for the streets.
We knew that though.
But that's just his whole persona. His person. You see it. We saw it from the start. We see it now. That's just the kind of guy he is. He's just a frat guy playing football. With millions of dollars doing whatever he wants. He's not doing anything illegal. So don't take it that way.
That's an important.
He's not committing any crimes. That's for sure.
That we know of.
But he's not being a wholesome man.
He is
he's listening to Future on repeat.
If the girlies can have the hot girl summer, Josh Allen can have his F-boy summer. Go ahead. You want to be for the streets for the year? Do it.
If I were in his position, who's to say I wouldn't do the same?
Who the hell is to say? He's been with the same girl since high school. He's single for the first time since he was 15.
I would be.
He's
not well. Man. I would not be well. I'll tell you that.
There's nothing wrong with it.
He's having
fun. Live your life. Have fun.
He's having fun. He's dating celebrities.
Who?
Did you miss that part?
Who the hell's he with now?
You did not see that. That's why I brought it up.
What are you talking about?
What's the one girl from Pitch Perfect?
Oh, Steinfeld?
Yeah, they're dating.
Ooh.
They're going on dates. Yeah, they're
good for him.
The photos are everywhere. That's what I'm saying. He's having a summer already.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I also
he's out and
have
about.
A lot of Josh Allen Buffalo Bills terms muted. So maybe that's why.
Okay. Well, he is going on dates with hot women. Now, I do feel bad for the girlfriend. I do. The ex-girlfriend, I really do feel bad for her because that's some
tough
luck right there.
Tough.
Boyfriend got a woman pregnant.
Has that been confirmed yet? Can somebody please confirm it? Because I fully believe that it happened. There's too much smoke for there to not be a fire.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
And it's everywhere. Everybody's talking about it.
I guess that they broke up. See, this is not. Don't take this for truth. This is what I saw on what's it called, Dumois.
Yeah.
They said that he made her sign an NDA, gave her $4 million, bought her boobs. And
pregnant girly or ex-girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend.
Got it.
Now they're on their way. Separate.
So she got $4 million, breakup boobs.
Boobs. No ring, no husband, no baby. Which I feel so bad for her. I would take $4 million, but I don't know.
That's a pretty solid get out of jail free card, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in my hypothetical world, not talking about my real life relationship, in this hypothetical relationship, if my boyfriend was to come to me, say, hey, listen, it's not working out. I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to go test the waters and jump from pool to pool to pool and do whatever. But I'm going to give you a nice little severance. You get $4 million and I'll even pay for a boob job. I'd say, hell yeah.
I mean, I would take it, but I don't want to have to go through that.
No, I mean,
I would take it.
A breakup is still a breakup and it sucks, but
$4 million, sign me up. But still,
it's a little bit easier with a new set of tatas and $4 million.
But I don't think she's the type of woman that is gonna be excited about the new life. I feel like very much wag status. She's a beautiful girl. Now let's say she goes on to date someone else. I would love if she would date someone like, let's think about that.
Let's think about that. What would be a fun little
Aaron Rodgers
revenge type?
Aaron Rodgers. They're good friends. That'd be a good one.
Mac Jones would be funny too. Even though his girlfriend is like a sweetheart and whatever, I hope they stay together forever. That would be hysterical. Maybe I can't beat you on the football field, but I got your girl and her new boo.
Davis Mills, be serious. Maybe Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
I don't feel like that's his type of woman, though.
Speaking of Jimmy G, because last week we didn't have a show, the news surrounding James Garoppolo.
Will he play or will he not play?
Man, it's getting interesting. The fact that there was a clause for a failed physical and the foot not being healed, and then Tom Brady coming in and signing on to ownership. I don't think it's going to happen, but in my perfect world, if Tom Brady becomes a player owner, that would be really, really cool.
It's giving Carlos Correa bum ankle.
I just
so.
I mean, it's smart for the Raiders to do that and put that clause in the contract because Jimmy Garoppolo, as we know, is made of glass.
That he is.
But how do you not, with someone like that in terms of injury, how do you not just do all of this before you dish out the money?
Jimmy G, man.
Because now what? Now what if he's not going to be ready for the start of the season?
What do you do? What's your next option? Because I don't know if there is one.
Is Jarrett Stidham still there? Is that really what the fuck we're doing in the year of our Lord 2023? Are we still going to try the Jarrett Stidham thing?
Not there.
Where is he now? Chicago or something? Let's look this up. Let's look Raiders depth chart.
Is he still there? I don't think he's still. He's with the Broncos.
With the Broncos. Oh, that's right. I actually don't hate that. Okay. Raiders QB depth chart.
Does it go past one?
The Raiders.com, the official website for the Las Vegas Raiders, says the Las Vegas Raiders depth chart will be available in fall of 2023. Okay, well, that doesn't help me right now, guys. Let's look at the projected depth chart then. Quarterback, James Garoppolo. Brian Hoyer. Forgot about him. Forgot that was a thing.
Woo, Brian Hoyer. That's not good.
Is that a project that we want to start?
That's not good.
Does anybody want to experience that? Look at all the former Patriots on this fucking roster. I knew there was a lot, but this is ridiculous.
That's not good. That one's really bad.
I don't know. That's even more fuel to my little fire going on over here about Tom Brady player owner. Even though he said he's done and he's not going to play again, he's retired fully and whatever. I don't fully believe him.
I don't believe him either.
And that would be pretty cool. I would love that.
I don't believe him.
Could you imagine a division with Herbie, Mahomes, Brady, and then whatever the fuck's going on in Denver?
I'm imagining it, and I don't think it's going to end well for the old men.
Probably not,
No.
but it'd still be fun.
It would be fun, but I just don't think it's going to end well for the old guys.
Yeah, I'd still have a good time, though. Just to see, I talked a lot of shit about Josh McDaniels when he was OC of the Patriots, but just to see one more year of a Brady McDaniels offense, I'd be down for it. He could lose every single game. I don't even care. Just to see the poetry in motion, that'd be cool. But back to our dating conversation. Jimmy Garoppolo in Las Vegas. I know we've talked about this before, but
that's his kind of time. Like that's his vibe. Feels right. That all feels right.
He's gonna end up like dating a cheerleader, and then there's gonna be gossip columns about how he cheated on her with like a bottle service girl. Like that's just Jimmy Garoppolo in Las Vegas is just
he's gonna be like the Derek Jeter
for trouble.
Vegas.
Yeah. Perfect analogy. Yep.
Minus like the celeb status and just nightlife service industry. Swap in. Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna. What would Jimmy Garoppolo put in a gift bag after a one night stand?
Man, it's not gonna be a Chanel bag. It'll say he won't even. No, he's not a gift bag kind of guy. It'll be Advil, Pedialyte. And an Uber gift card.
A stale rainbow Italian cookie from the local bakery.
Yeah.
How is this final talk, buddy?
Well, late. You already missed it.
You're late.
You're like.
We're talking about the important shit now. You missed that.
You missed that one.
About 45 minutes.
But I'm glad you made it.
Happy to have you. What do you think Jimmy Garoppolo would put in a one night stand gift bag?
Yeah, if we're being honest, what would you put in it actually?
The travel toothbrush kit they give you at a hotel. I'll take it one step grimier, I guess, and like the dentist office goodie bags, the toothbrush that already has like the toothpaste on it. That one.
Yeah, I could see that.
What else? Oh, man, this is a good one. This should be our, well, I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't be, but our TikTok question of the week.
Jimmy G, what kind of gift would you want from him when you leave? That's the real question. I do have one TikTok question.
Sure.
And if you could eliminate one team from every major sports league, who are you kicking out? Who are you getting rid of? Whose history do you want to never see again?
Yankees.
Yankees are gone.
See ya.
Don't want to hear about those.
Kicking you to the curb.
I don't want to hear about the Titanic World Series trophies.
I'm all set.
Don't want to hear about those.
Respectfully, not for me. Yankees, MLB, gone. Lakers, gone. So there's no who gets to banner 18 first conversation.
I might go. No, probably the Lakers.
Sixers are a close second for me in that one.
I would put Grizzlies also because they just annoy me.
Yeah, pretty annoying. That's fair. Hockey.
I don't really care.
Who would I eliminate?
No, I would go the Pittsburgh Penguins.
There you go.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Not bad. This one's tough actually for hockey. I want to say the Rangers. I'm going to go with the New York Rangers. Because I've been to plenty of game at Madison Square Garden and like it's maybe I just go on the wrong nights or whatever, but like it's never been like a fun hockey environment. I feel like it's more like corporate, like guys taking business deals out to games and shit like that, like suits everywhere. And also like you had one of the best goalies in NHL history for however long. You didn't win a goddamn thing with him. You deserve to just be out, gone. And then football.
I have my choice.
Dallas Cowboys.
See, I would say Dallas Cowboys, but I think it's funny now that they just suffer and suck.
It's kind
of comical.
It's not even because of the team itself. It's Jerry Jones. I'm just done with Jerry Jones. I'm gone. He's out.
Here's my choice. My choice would be the Cleveland Browns because then I think I would live a much happier life. My life would have been better all throughout. There wouldn't be parts where it just goes down, 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 down.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it can go any lower than
I appreciate that.
where
I
that is.
appreciate that answer.
The history, not good. Get rid of it.
This one's good. Giants, so Tom Brady has 2 less Super Bowl losses. That's a good one. I would feel a little, well, I mean, in reality, I genuinely don't give a shit. But I would feel bad if 3 out of my 4 teams were New York teams. So yeah. I'm going to stick with the Cowboys. Giants is a really good answer, though. And then probably just for right now, I'd go with the New York Jets, too. I'm so sick of hearing about the New York fucking Jets. They haven't played a game yet.
I kind of love it.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
in like a sick way.
So annoying.
I love to watch it. I love to see everything that's going on with that.
Did you see the little handshake that they got going on? Rodgers and Sauce. There's a photo on Twitter from a reporter who was at practice today or yesterday or whatever it was. And apparently the end of Rodgers and Sauce's handshake is them going like this. I saw somebody say, oh, they're just putting chapstick on.
Yeah, like
totally.
Like
totally.
McDaniels was putting chapstick on the side of the
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. Last time I checked, you don't smoke chapstick. Maybe I've been doing it wrong my whole life. Somebody let me know. I mean, whatever. Pot is like a legal thing in the NFL now, so like, who cares? But like,
hey, maybe they're smoking cigs.
Maybe just ripping darts.
Who's to say?
Rodgers gives me that weird like uncle vibe where he gives me
the vibe of Cole Sprouse on Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
You know it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when Kevin Love was sharpening his mustache, doing his handshake with Kyrie. Totally what he was doing.
Oh, those were the days.
My God.
Those were the days. Man, those really were. Whoa, Stephen Kwan with a nice little catch. Anyways, one more baseball thing I want to say. Let's talk about Toronto for 30 seconds and I'm done.
Interesting development out of
What's
Toronto
going
today.
on? What's going
on, besties? What happened? I thought Alek Manoah was like the next great pitcher.
Okay. I think I might have cursed him.
Whatever.
On accident.
He talked a lot of shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that it really started going downhill after Castellanos hit that home run, after Bob Huggins said what he said, and then I said he's going to hit a home run, and then he hit a home run off of him, and he was a WVU pitcher. Huggins, WVU coach, basketball, it's all going together. It hasn't been the same since.
All coming together.
Might be my fault. I don't know.
Honestly, whatever. Who cares? He's got him and Alex Verdugo have like a ton of beef, so I can only imagine what Verdugo's reaction to that news was today.
Yeah, and it's not like he's even going to AAA. He's going.
Okay, thank you. That was going to be my question. What the fuck is the Florida Complex League? What is that?
Where you just go when you're just not okay. I don't know. So we have one in Arizona. It's like we're the lowest of the low that just got drafted that are like 18 years old are playing.
And that's where he's going.
Yeah, that's where he's
Seems bad. Seems bad. Man.
Doesn't sound too good.
Yikes. Hopefully, I mean,
he was good. He needs to figure it out. The pitch clock had him sweating out there.
He was. Talked a lot of shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yep.
But taking the high road. Hope he gets back to the majors sometime soon. So my team can hit homers off of him, I guess.
Exactly that.
Sure. I got nothing else for you.
Yeah, I got nothing else. Reminder, we have a daily fantasy contest for you guys tomorrow. Red Sox, Guardians, baseball, 7 p.m. I will be there. I will be watching. So pick the right team, guys.
I won't be there. I may not even watch, but I will be playing along.
For the best.
So,
for the best.
we hope you guys join. And again, reminder, it's free. You have a chance to just win some free cash, and who doesn't love that? So, and with that being said, we are out of here. Same time, same place.
We'll
next
see you
week.
next Tuesday.
Later.